Welcome back everybody to another episode on the channel. Thank you all for tuning in to yet another one. Today's episode, guys, we're going to be talking about the best hunting packs that money can buy. So I have a couple different packs that I use a ton in the woods, and we're going to go through kind of the pros and cons of each, and then ultimately what I use them for, which one's my favorite, kind of help you guys decide. You know, bow season here is right around the corner. Like literally this weekend is going to be opening day. I get a lot of questions on what I use for gear and everything like that. And you know, everybody's style's a little bit different in how they hunt. So I kind of have a couple different packs that I go with or whatever, but we're gonna go through those in detail today. So before we jump into today's episode, if you like this type of content, guys, tips, tricks out there, you know, in the woods hunting, just out, you know, doing outdoor stuff, we do it all here on the channel. So if you haven't already, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that little bell notification so you never miss when we upload. And along with that, guys, today's video is actually sponsored by Huntworth. If you guys don't know anything about Huntworth, they make a ton of different stuff. I'm actually wearing a sweatshirt from Huntworth right now, and actually one of the bags we're going to be talking about today is from Huntworth, but they do all sorts of different stuff. They have some really nice camo patterns. They have a ton of different camo options, but they're budget friendly, so you're still getting good quality camo at a very good budget price. So I'm going to link Huntworth down below in the description. Go check them out if you guys are looking for new camo. Highly recommend. Very good quality and very, very great on your budget. Like I said, we're talking about packs. So originally I used to use this like old Gander Mountain backpack that was just I don't know, like torture thing. I liked it, but it really wasn't that great. So I ended up buying a different pack, and we'll start off with this one. We'll start off with this guy right here. This is your like traditional kind of like, I guess, fanny pack style backpack. I really like this one. I can't remember which one it's, I think it's from like Alps. I don't know, it's the Extreme Pack. So with this pack here, guys, I'll link this down below in the description as well, to this pack. I bought it off of Amazon. But with this pack, it's nice because you have this little pocket here, and then you have your big pocket right here, which has a pretty good amount of stuff in there that you can fit. If I can even find the right zipper here, but it's pretty big and it's pretty deep. I ended up going with like the biggest one, and as you guys can see, there's actually a lot of space in there. You can fit quite a bit of stuff in there. So I really like it for that, the fact that, you know, I carry camera gear out in the woods quite a bit, especially when I'm out hunting, and this thing is just big enough. Now you can unzip this top part here, and it actually unfolds and hooks to the shoulder straps here, and it actually turns into a full pack. I will say this though, it is definitely not the sturdiest, but I really like this pack. It is, as you guys can see, these shoulder straps are really heavy duty. They're padded as well, so it's really good, really good for that. Now the inside of this pack, I'll show you guys kind of. Another thing I like about this is how comfortable this thing is. You guys can see all the padding inside of here. It's got the waist strap that it buckles. It also has two pockets on the waistband, so you guys can see that here's one. I generally carry this has got my safety strap in there for my tree stand, and then I usually carry a rangefinder, and then it also has this hook here for your bow, so your bowstring can actually sit on this, and your bow can just rest on your side while you're glassing or whatever you're doing. But as you guys can see, lots of padding in this pack. I actually ran a full season with this backpack right here. This pack alone I used for an entire season. Now, I will say this, going out and doing all day sits and carrying in camera gear, especially because I carry a lot of camera gear, or like I said, going in on an all day sit, this pack, in all honesty, is not the greatest. I will say I really like this backpack, but it's really not the greatest for like packing in a good amount of stuff. So you know, this is where I ended up like kind of moving away from this pack, is just when I'm going in and like I said, I'm doing all day sits or I'm carrying in a lot of different gear. I don't use this one a ton anymore. Now, when I go out scouting and I'm doing trail cams, or like I said, I'm going out scouting and I just want to carry some stuff on me, this is the pack I use because I like how small it is. I like having the little fanny pack style deal. Or if I'm on public land and I'm running and gunning kind of style, I'm not really, going to be posted up anywhere for the day and I'm trying to really keep the load light, that's where I'll throw this pack on. So I really like this pack for running and gunning and scouting, especially carrying extra, gear out there when you're scouting. But this is a pack that's more style of just like, running and gunning, scouting and stuff like that, because you're not gonna be carrying a whole lot with you at this pack. But it still fits a good amount of stuff. It's just, it doesn't fit everything that you could really need. Let's move on to the other pack that I use quite a bit. That is going to be one of the backpacks from, or the backpack from Huntworth. So this is their biggest backpack that they have. One thing I like about this pack, guys, is I absolutely love the amount of storage that I have in here. So like I said, camera gear, guys, I'm carrying a lot of different stuff with me. I love the pockets on here. You have a lot of different storage options. These are fleece lined. It's really good quality backpack. Really, I get to have a ton of different storage with this. I can fit everything I need to do. If I'm doing an all-day sit, I really don't have to worry because this pack right here has everything you could ever want. I mean, it's deep. It basically can fit anything I need. I also run the heater bodysuit, and so when I'm out there and I want to bring my heater bodysuit with to stay extra warm, it's really nice to have all these extra straps on here because I can attach my heater bodysuit to that. I also can fit my bow in here and carry my bow up here, but any other gear, especially like my camera arm for my camera and things like that, they all can get strapped down with these straps. So I really like, it may not seem like a big deal to have these straps right here, but carrying in ladder sticks and things like that, there's so many different things that you can do with these straps here that I really, really like. Now, another option that I really like about this is not only that, but you have very good padded shoulder straps, but it also comes with your waistband as well. So you have two pockets on the waistband. I carry my rangefinder. Once again, can carry a safety strap. Now, what I really like about this backpack that sets it apart from a lot of other just normal backpacks is, as you guys can see, if I can get this to show up nicely, you guys can see that there's actually like this lining on the back. So if I show you here, if you guys look, you can actually see that there is a gap in between the actual backpack and where this rests on your back. There's actually these little metal kind of metal pieces in here, and it actually, what it does is it keeps the pack off directly on your back so that it distributes the weight evenly. And it may not seem like a big deal, but when you're carrying in a ton of gear, especially for like an all-day sit, or this is their bigger backpack, you could use it out west and stuff like that, this pack really fits well. Now, there is one other pocket that I absolutely love about this backpack. So once I get in the stand, I tend to hang this bad boy, from some, up on the bow hanger, wherever I'm gonna hang it in the tree stand. Now, there's actually a pocket that they put at the very bottom. Now, I'll show you guys. This thing's slick. So you open that up, and this pocket folds right out. Folds right out, a little Huntworth pocket. So this is hanging in the tree. This little sucker here, this little pocket deal, hangs underneath the backpack, so you got extra storage. So a lot of times I put my grunt call in here or my rattle bag. One of the two I'm putting in here. I usually put my rattle bag in there, but it's a nice little pocket. May not seem like a big deal, but it actually is really slick. It gives you another pocket just to put some stuff in, or if you want to have some snacks ready to go. I mean, it's a small thing to have that at the bottom of the pack, like just a small deal. But honestly, I found it like one of the coolest things about this backpack. Packs are super important, especially out in the woods, guys. Packs, having a good quality pack is a great thing, and you just investing in one. I never wanted to spend a lot of money on packs, but I'm glad that I ended up, picking up a couple different packs that work really well for me. Like I said, the big pro about this backpack is that I can carry in all of my stuff. I can carry in everything that I need, all my camera gear, all the gear that I need for all day sits and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in this backpack, I'll link Huntworth down below in the description. You can actually shop their different backpacks. So they have this camo pattern, they have some different other camo patterns, and they also have smaller backpacks. So if you don't want something this big, you can go with something smaller as well. Now I will say, for cons about this pack right here, I mean, the biggest thing is that it's a little bit bulkier pack. So if you're gonna be doing a lot of scouting, a lot of run and gunning and kind of thing, it's a little bit bigger pack than what you need. But for the most part, actually, it's the backpack I'm using like 95% of the time. I'm usually using this pack from Huntworth here. Thing's gorgeous. Like I said, lots and lots of different pockets on here, and it just carries everything. Like I said, the straps, basically the things that you really wouldn't think would be a big deal, like the little pocket on the bottom and the straps up here. They are, and for me, they work really well and it helps me carry everything I need. There you guys have it. These are the two packs that I use. Like I said, the Huntworth pack, and then this pack right here. I can't think. I want to say it's like Alps or something. I'll find it and link this one down below as well. Like I said, use this one for a ton of scouting and run and gun hunts. My all-day sits and time where I'm going to spend a lot of time in the stand or just need to go out in the woods and pack along a lot of stuff. Maybe I'm going to go out and put out a bunch of trail cams, things like that. This is the backpack I go with. Lots and lots of storage in that one, guys. But if I'm running, gunning, scouting, or whatever, where I don't need a whole lot, that's when I'm gonna have something like this. So it really comes down to preference and what you particularly like to use. Everybody's different. Some guys just, they rig up their stands and then they go hunt those. Some guys are running public land and they're running, gunning all the time. So it really comes down to your style. If you're just looking for one overall backpack, I'm probably going with this bad boy. If I have money and budget and I'm just buying one backpack, I'm probably going with this one right here because, more is a little bit better in that sense, because this pack right here, guys, actually is just, I think it might be even a little, I think it was like 180 or 190 bucks I paid for this pack. And the Huntworth pack right here, guys, is like 150 or 160, so you get a little more bang for your buck out of the Huntworth pack because you can do a lot more with it, in my opinion, carry more. I mean, like I said, this does extend out to a full backpack, but it really doesn't have a lot of support for the back part. So I don't know. In my opinion, if you're looking for one overall pack, that's when the Huntworth one is going to be your ticket. But if you're kind of looking for both, maybe you want to, you have the budget for 2 packs, that's what I would go with. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.